Mga igala, kumusta? Yan punta ni ato ang tulumanon panglantaw sa kagabion. Kuan tagamay na alas 9 tagamay. Okay. Nabisi ko og tan-aw sa impeachment, no. First day sa impeachment, nalingaw kay ko. No, kaning na kuan naka-desisyon na ang Committee on Justice nga sufficient inform ang impeachment trial ni Sara Duterte. Sunod ana nga ilahang i-deliberate mo na pod ang sufficient in substance. So, pero dilita na maghisgot karon mga igsoon, lahi atong hisgutan. Atong hisgutan na ako'y nabasa nga post sa social media kaganihang buntag nga mao na itong hisgutan karon. Pero sa dili pa nato sugdan ang ato ang panaghisgot, ato sang gi-shout out si Willie Dahirok, si Pastor Yong Monleon Makigangay Jr., si Marilo P. Faustino, o si Ginalyn Martinez. Sila ang ato ang top likers and hearters sa ato ang episode atong niaging gabi. So this evening, let me begin tonight by reading a circulating post on social media. Kung nabasa ganyan buntag. Yan dito, halaoy, tinuod yun di ay na namatay ang presidente sa Iran. May pa sila ay, nag-comment, may pa ilang presidente ay, sana all. Naunsa na kang mga tao karon? Naunsa naman ng mga Filipino? Wag nawala na gid ang gitawag na tuog values. My dear friends, let us pause there. Before we react emotionally, before we choose a side, before we argue politics, let us reflect on something deeper. Because this is no longer about a specific country. This is no longer about a specific leader. This is about us. This is about the condition of our hearts as a people. We are living in a time where news spreads instantly. Information travels in seconds. Reactions explode in minutes. But what concerns me tonight is not the speed of information. It is the spirit of reaction. When a report of someone's death is followed by celebration, sarcasm, or comparison, something inside our moral compass begins to shake. Kung makadungog ta og balita sa kamatayon, unya ang unang nga mogawa sa atong bakba kay pangutya. Kinahanglan ta maghuna-huna pag-ayo. Let me be very clear. Disagreement with leaders is normal. Criticism is part of democracy. Expressing frustration is human, but celebrating death crosses into dangerous territory. Proverbs chapter 24 verse 17 says, "Do not rejoice when your enemy falls." Notice that scripture did not say friend. It said enemy. Meaning even if someone is considered an opponent, we are not called to celebrate their downfall. Why? Because your reaction to someone's death reveals more about your character than about their leadership. Mga tao na takdan na gid pag-ayo sa ilang idol. This is not about defending anyone. This is about defending humanity. When death becomes a joke, comparison begins to die, or compassion begins to die. When tragedy becomes entertainment, conscience begins to weaken. And when conscience weakens, society slowly loses its moral sensitivity. Dili kalit mawala ang kaluoy sa nasod. Hinay-hinay na siya mahanaw kung atong himuon nga normal ang kalipay sa kasakit sa uban. We must ask ourselves honestly, what kind of culture are we building online? Every reaction, every comment, every emoji contributes to an atmosphere. If we normalize mockery, mockery will grow. If we normalize sarcasm towards death, respect for life will shrink. And if we continue in that direction, we should not be surprised when empathy becomes rare. Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 11 tells us that God takes no pleasure in the death of anyone. If the Creator Himself does not celebrate death, who are we to turn it into humor? Genesis chapter 1 verse 27 reminds us that every human being is created in the image of God. That truth alone should make us careful even when we disagree politically, ideologically, or emotionally. This is also a reminder that anger, when left unchecked, can harden the heart. Anger convinces us that cruelty is justified. It tells us that because we feel frustrated, we are allowed to lose compassion. But anger is a poor moral guide. James chapter 1 verse 20 says, human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Anger may feel powerful, but it rarely produces wisdom. My dear friends, maturity is not measured by how sharply we criticize, but by how responsibly we respond. Anyone can react. Few can reflect. Anyone can type quickly. Few can post thoughtfully. Ang kusog sa pag-comment dili sukod sa kaalam. Ang kahinay sa pagpamalandong mo ang tamdanan sa pagkamatarong. We also need to understand that words have power. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21 says, the tongue has the power of life and death. In our generation, the tongue has become the keyboard. Words typed in seconds can shape mindsets for years. If we repeatedly celebrate someone's death online, we normalize a spirit of cruelty. And when cruelty becomes normal, division deepens. This is not about silencing opinions. It is about elevating standards. We can criticize policies without mocking death. We can disagree strongly without celebrating tragedy. we can express frustration without losing our humanity. Because the real question tonight is not who died. The real question is, what is happening to our hearts? Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 reminds us that we reap what we sow. If we sow disrespect, we reap disrespect. If we sow mockery, we reap mockery. But if we sow dignity, even in disagreement, we reap dignity. So tonight, I challenge all of us before reacting to any breaking news, pause. Before commenting, think. Or before commenting, think. Before laughing, reflect. Ask yourself, does this reflect wisdom? Does this reflect compassion? Does this reflect the kind of person I want to become? Because at the end of the day, history will not only remember events, it will also remember how people responded to them. O kung gusto ta nga ang atong nasod magpabilin nga dunay respeto o kaluoy, kinahanglan magsugod kini sa atong mga pulong. Kini ang panglantaw sa kagabhion din ang kahayag nagadanag bisan pa sa kangit-ngit. Kini inyong igsoon, higala o alagad Jeremias Labaho Tubigon, sa makausapan ni Muingon, nga sa atong pagpangandoy o matarong nga katilingban, ang kamatuoran gayud ang atong suga. O sa kangit-ngit sa kasaysayan, ang tinud-anay nga pamunuan, ang labing hayag nga paglaom. Daghang salamat, may wisdom guide our reactions, and may compassion guard our hearts. Kaninyong tanan mga igsoon, ang Dios magapanalangin ug magapanalangin kanatong tanan. Daghang salamat.